Amazing. That's awesome. Chilling, over here in South Florida, it's like 150 degrees out.
Is it real? No, what's the real temperature?
Honestly, it's like low 90s, but like,
Oh, okay, all right. But I feel with the humidity and blah blah
yeah,
blah.
the
I get.
humidity, it's
Yeah.
unbearable.
Yeah. I was living in Florida a couple of years ago. I was right outside of Jupiter and what is it? West Palms, and that was real. I loved it. It was really pretty. It was for the summer.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I'm right in Boynton Beach, so I'm like 15 minutes from West Palm.
Ah, nice. Well, you just missed me a couple of years ago.
Just missed you. Yeah. So you're in California now?
Yeah, I am. I come here a
Nice.
lot for camps, but with past circumstances, I had to travel back to Asia and then move to Las Vegas. So, with injuries and with other coaches and other teams and finding the right training partners, it's I'm constantly traveling and finding where I need to go, what's most feasible, what's being
Mhm.
provided, and with the Performance Institutes being in Las Vegas and in Asia and in China. I mean, China obviously being part of Asia, but just got me traveling a lot. But yeah, I love being in California. There's just so many opportunities here. I have my amazing coach Kenny Johnson. I got a couple of new coaches to help me stay a little bit less predictable for this upcoming fight. So yeah, I love being here. I love California.
Yeah, I haven't been to California in a while, but I may have to get out there soon.
Yeah. Well, it's
I feel like
expensive, so you got to save a little money because it's really expensive.
yeah, I may have to get some more sponsors.
Yeah.
So cool.
Well, you
So
probably could get some.
yeah, you never know. After this episode, we'll definitely get some more
Oh, for
sponsors.
sure. They'll be
You're
scoring.
getting
Going
cut in
through.
on that, baby. I'm cutting you in.
All right. Yeah, I want 4%.
I'll give you 5. I'm a generous guy.
Oh, you should have.
So did you used to train in at Black House in Miami?
No, I didn't.
No.
I was recovering from knee surgery. Well, I was actually I went there for physical therapy, and for after a what do you call it, a stem cell injection. So to hopefully I didn't have to do the surgery, but I ended up having to do the surgery. So I moved out to Florida, just kind of like stay low key out there for a new physical therapy place,
Mhm.
and just have a summer out there. But no, it wasn't for training. It was more for my knee stuff.
Wow. How was that stem cell surgery?
It was actually because of I from camps and from my last. This was after my UFC Charlotte fight.
Hmm.
There's small little things were happening to my knee again, and then after that fight, it was just like there's things that happened that I just couldn't bounce back from.
Hmm.
And I was like, okay, I'm gonna have to get this checked out. And it turned out that I was somehow operating on one. It hurt a lot, and I couldn't get the swelling down. And this was already 3 surgeries deep, and I was like, I kind of have a feel for things. Like, okay, something is just messed up. So I learned I was operating on like half a ligament. So I retore my ACL, MCL, PCL. So needless to
Whoa.
say, it was very painful. But I was like, you know what? I think I can get one more fight in. No one agreed with me. So I was like, all right, well, I'll try this stem cell. And the amazing thing about the stem cell is it addressed the pain. Like I felt like things were improving.
Mhm.
And I was able to maneuver back to seeming normal, but what I still lacked was the stability. It was still falling out of place a lot and still just no stability. Obviously, when you don't have those ligaments, you feel that,
Yeah.
right? Just a lot of
Yeah.
wiggling and moving and just going directions. And I still thought I could at least get one more competition in, but a few surgeons were like no, and a couple of them said absolutely you're not gonna be able to bounce back from this. I found one in LA, Kavitney, and he was like, no, you'll be fine. You're gonna be out for a year, but I can fix this. And so I leaned with the surgeon that I didn't have to convince. And yeah, I'm back to normal, back at it. And this is after 4 surgeries, 2 knee rebuilds. So 2 times I've had the ACL, MCL, and PCL just completely replaced, and it's
The
all
whole
good.
alphabet.
Yeah, the whole alphabet, right? So,
Wow.
and I requested, strong ligaments from a former athlete. I don't know whose ligaments well, actually I do. I got it, but to protect their identity, there's a third party that will allow me to for like a thank you, which is pretty neat technology and pretty neat that they offer those services now that you
That is
can
cool.
the donors tissues that you get, you can, later on thank or say, hey, how dare you, your ligament sucks. I guess I don't know, but you can reach out to the families now, which is very neat. And I plan to
and
do so. I just want to make sure it really holds up.
and did they know it's you, or is everything anonymous?
I'm not sure. I haven't pressed on the issue. Come to think about it, I
Mhm.
would say it's probably anonymous. And the letter that I present, I guess I can choose how much information I give them about myself.
That'd be pretty cool because they're like, oh shit, like my ligaments went towards a professional UFC fighter. That'd be kind of
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, so I don't want to, I don't want to send them a disappointing letter. I want to send them a letter saying, "Hey, these were some awesome ligaments. Thanks." So I want to give it, a few more, and then like, all right, I got to tell these people that, who's ever donor tissues I got, thanks, because they've been rocking.
That's really cool. Like, I honestly, like, I never even had this conversation before with anybody, so it's really interesting. Like,
Ah,
to know how like
okay.
a ligament replacement beats me. I probably need my whole entire body of ligament replacement. So
Oh,
it's,
I'll be there right with you in about 2 years. I'm certain.
oh man, it's nuts. Getting older sucks. You know this, right? It
Yeah. I realize that
doesn't get easier.
recovery isn't as fast as it used to be. I gotta like stretch and warm up and that kind of bullshit. So,
So nuts. But like, so like after the surgery, after the stem cell and everything, like how do you feel training? Do you feel like better than you were before, like you got hurt, or
well, yeah, I better
you
be. Like
don't?
in my mind, I'm always, oh, I'm good, I'm fine, I can do it. I mean, that you
Yeah,
have to. If there's any doubt,
yeah.
then shit's gonna happen again, right? So, power of the mind is a really strong thing. So, I believe, and I mean, it hasn't been distracting. I haven't really thought about it unless people ask me. I I do find myself that I'm a lot more cautious. I don't train with anyone and everyone anymore. I used
Okay.
to. That was the good old days. Doesn't matter what size, blah blah blah. But with this being my profession
Mm.
and my income, and I've got to be extra careful on who I'm working with and the size of the people, because it doesn't matter if I do all the right things. If they did something wrong and they have a lot of weight against me or against my knee, then it could be problematic. So I'm a lot more thoughtful on who's around me, my environment, the floor that I'm on. I'm so annoying. I can't. I hate how annoying I am now.
It's, but you gotta listen. It's annoying, but you gotta listen to your body, though, right? Your body
Yeah,
talks to you, and it's
yeah,
like,
it really does. And it's not only just my income; it's my coach's income too. They get a percentage, and if I'm not
of
competing,
course,
then everyone's in a shitty position, right?
yeah.
So I got to be a lot more professional, even in not just under the media lights. I got to be professional in what I do with my training career too. And honestly, I am being, but man, I'm annoying myself.
what what are you driving everybody crazy in the gym?
Well, yeah, if there's like really big guys around me, I'm like, can you guys just move over just a little bit? uh, and if someone's like excited, like, hey, can we train? Can we spar? I'm like, yeah, you're about 100 pounds too big, but we'll revisit this idea in a couple years, okay? Like, yeah, I just have very specific training partners and make sure I don't get hurt, and
Yeah.
yeah, I gotta
How
be.
did
I want this career to last a little bit longer, and I guess I have to take these measures now
Yeah.
to go the distance.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, you got to be cautious. No doubt about it. And then it's game time. Once it's fight night, it's game time. Now you put it
Yeah,
all to work.
yeah.
And worry about it later. But how did you originally get hurt? How did you originally hurt the knee?
Oh yeah. Back. This was 2010 or 11. I was
Okay.
in a jiu-jitsu tournament.
Hmm.
Uh, I was in a jiu-jitsu tournament, and anyways, I was on my knees, and there's a way you can spread your feet out so that you have a better base, but it's not
Hmm.
smart, because if you drop to your hip or if there's pressure against you, you can like fall to your hip, and my foot was still there. It just never pivoted.
Oh,
So I pretty essentially like heel hooked myself
oh,
because I was balancing on my knees and my feet were spread out wide, and my, like on the side of my foot like this versus just being on my toes.
Okay.
And so my knee wasn't allowed to pivot, and it was a big pop. And I'm the kind of person, I just get really, really quiet when something really, really hurts.
Yeah.
And I'm like, just kind of self-evaluating. And it's like, okay, maybe I can stand up. And it honestly felt like something was like a stabbing me, like a
Damn.
sword going through my entire knee. And I was I was young. It was 2010 or 11, 2010 or 11. I'm surprised I don't remember, but I was really young and just doing a silly jiu-jitsu tournament to prepare for a fight. Well, I mean, that wasn't silly. It just was a very small local Charlotte jiu-jitsu tournament. And I still get stories about them, people saying how they heard it pop, and it was a big pop.
Wow.
And after that, it had never really been the same. I would argue now it's a little bit stronger, but again, it has to be, right?
Shit. Yeah. That's crazy.
And small little injuries that happen between, like a ligament here, ligament there. So 2 little minor things. And then it got one after one of the surgeries. The second and the third one, there was an infection. So the third one was just like, okay, let's replace it with all huge bolts. Then I got injured again with wear and tear going to 115. I just did excessive running to get
And then
to
the Ultimate
115.
Fighter, right? You want Ultimate Fighter? You had that knee injury there too, right? Was that the same knee?
Same knee, yeah. I've only
Same
had
knee.
one problem with that one knee. And all the excessive running, and in the Ultimate Fighter, it was just a silly maneuver that I should have been able to bounce back from, but I couldn't. And I thought I was able to just be quiet and just kind of ride the wave and get through it. But for liability purposes, they wouldn't let me continue. It was just really, the swelling was really bad.
Damn.
And so just got it fixed again. I think that was I don't remember what the third one. Yeah, because I did my 4th one recently. Yeah.
Wow. Did that delay you, like when you debuted in the UFC? Did that?
Yeah.
It
I've
did?
been in the UFC since 2014. And 2014, I'm preparing now for my 6th UFC fight. So it just sucked. Luckily, I got some TV work in between, and that helps support things, support the career and my livelihood. But it was tough. I had to have sponsors help me out. Family had to help me out. Friends had to help me out because I wasn't making any money. Like, there was no income for a little bit because I was so stagnant. But I have a really strong support system. And my sponsors are incredible. So they helped me get through those really hard times until I got back to the UFC. They knew I was going to get back. I knew I was going to get back. So their support was very, very meaningful and helpful. Yeah.
That's awesome. No, you gotta, these sponsors come through in the clutch. That's when you got a good sponsor. Who are your sponsors right now?
I got Hughes and Associates. They're incredible. Actually, it's not fair to even call it a company just because they feel like more like family. It's like more like family to me. Ortho Carolina, when I was based out of North Carolina, huge. The people that did my surgery 3 times.
Wow.
They're incredible. They're very supportful. I mean, they're very supportive. And then I have, of course, my meal company, my supplement company, and then there's Trifecta now, which sends me all the meals. I don't have to go. Well, I can still go grocery shopping. They won't send me, laundry detergent. But
too bad, right?
I'll tear them. But I've got a handful of incredible sponsors and family sponsors. Spencer Gears and Pettis was very supportive during the times that I wasn't having a huge income. I know I'm forgetting a few right now, but between product trade agreements and financial sponsorships, I've got a really great team. So
you got a lot of love coming your way.
Yeah, I don't deserve it, but so I just work my butt off so that I can convince myself I do deserve it.
That's right. Damn right you do. What kind of meals do you get? Like, what's been keeping you in shape and keeping you lean for the fights?
Well, it's Trifecta. I can give you guys a little peek. I get
let's get a peek.
It seems like it's a little bit low right now, but I get my new shipment in every Friday.
Okay.
So what do we got here? Here's my fridge. Just very.
What do we got in there? Let's see what we got. We got some.
It's got some lean bodies. That's that's just something I get on my own. Chobani yogurts. I love the plain ones.
Those yogurts are good.
there's the plain one, which people were like, "Oh my god," but it has just a great amount of protein and
I,
it just fills me up.
I like the lemon flavor.
Yeah, and they have the ones that have like the oatmeal in it. Oh my god, it's
Ooh, I didn't try that yet.
so here's my trifecta meals. I'll get like
Oh
anywhere
yeah.
from steak, brown rice, mixed vegetables, and I'll get like the bulk salmon, turkey, brown rice. So it has the exact portions that I need to make sure I make weight. So it's all measured out with sodium and the nutrients that I need, and
Oh.
the micros, the macros, all of that. Those fancy words, you know.
Yeah.
I love Arizona diet green tea.
Oh,
That's
nice
what I drink tea.
choice.
Yeah, it's absolutely. And not just love the artwork. It's fancy.
Yeah.
This is what I like to binge on: is broccoli and
Ooh,
celery and cucumbers. I
all the
will
good
binge
greens.
like crazy on that to fill myself up. Love the rock stars, hard boiled eggs.
There we go.
Just got my greens and my protein powder, peanut butters and my almond butter.
I was just gonna say peanut butter or almond butter, but you got both.
Almond butter. I love almond butter.
Almond butter's good.
I treat myself to a little bit of peanut butter when I can have a little bit of, that sugar, that little spike.
Yep.
And I love these like shots of vitality shots and energy shots. They're amazing because like for focus and for detox or for vitality or for immunity, they're great. I think I have about 2 or 3 of these vitality shots, even at the grocery store. Like if I have to go get like some cucumbers or whatever,
Yeah.
I'll actually open up the vitality shots and snack them. So I'm at the cash register giving them like 2 or 3 empty bottles.
I would be doing the same thing.
I'm like,
except for me, it's eating like cookies or some shit.
Well, I look over and I see an employee watching me. I'm like, don't worry, I'm going to pay for this. And he's like, I didn't see anything. So then I have like my frozen berries.
Mm-hmm.
This is my carbs before my training, my Ezekiel bread. And then, of course, I have all of the frozen vegetables that Trifecta sends me. So I'm getting kind of low, obviously, but they send me a shipment every. Here's the steaks. This is a flat iron steak, 16 ounces.
Ooh, I'll be throwing some chimichurri sauce on that.
I mean, you can really spice them up. I keep them as is, but you can truly spice them up. So there's my fridge.
Nice. You're doing it. You're doing
it.
I'm glad we got a little. There's always inside the camp. We just got inside the fridge. I like
that. Yeah.
It's going to be a new thing now on my podcast. Thanks to you. Inside the fridge. What's in your fridge?
Well, then the next thing you guys got to check is what's inside my fridge after I fight, because I clear everything out.
Let's talk about it.
My mentality is out of sight, out of mind. I open up the fridge and I have exactly what I can have. What's in my fridge after my flight? I don't even know. I mean, it's nothing like that though.
Oh, I'm talking about donuts. I'm talking about all sorts of sweet snacks.
Well, I like donuts too, but I really love the Corona seltzer beers. I definitely miss those.
Those are good.
Oh, they're amazing. I was laughing at people because I was gone for a while, for a couple of years actually. Especially for the full year when I was over in Thailand and in China. And then I come back and everyone's drinking these stupid like Corona seltzer beers. I was making even fun of my friends, like, you have to try these. And she convinced me when I saw that the alcohol content was the same. Because I was like, that's going to be like 1% alcohol. But no, it's equivalent to like a regular beer without the carbs and without the wheat and all of that. So I was like, no way. So my mind was blown that you're not going to be drinking all of your calories, right? So I love those Corona seltzers.
They're like they're competing with the White Claw, because that White Claw was really big. It's still pretty big. Everybody's drinking that.
They're not great. Corona seltzers are great. I like White Claw. They're fine. There's flavor, but you obviously haven't tried the Corona one, have you?
No, I did actually. Oh. It was kind of funny, but I was at the Honda Classic, a golf tournament.
Okay.
And I was trying it out. My tee off was like 10 minutes, before. So I had a drink. No, I'm just kidding. I wasn't playing in it, but it was pretty good. Not bad. It was refreshing.
Nice.
Yeah, I would say I'm more of like a Jack Daniels bourbon kind of guy. That's kind of my speed.
Stuff too. I like Woodford.
Me too. I love Woodford Reserve.
And I do love vodka, but I don't drink it well. I blame my heritage and my background. I
That's
just way too quickly, so I don't even remember even drinking it. So I just stick away. I'm better at drinking bourbon. I can sip bourbon.
I'm gonna give you. I'm gonna give you a little something. Maybe you know about it. Maybe you don't. But I'm gonna give you something that you got to try.
Okay.
So get the Woodford Reserve bourbon, or this is what I do. You like Knob Creek?
Yeah, I do like Knob Creek.
Okay. Next, after your fight, when you're ready to drink, go to the liquor store. You're gonna get Knob Creek smoked maple flavor.
Oh wow.
But now you got to go to like Total Wine or like one of the big places because they're gonna have it. And then you got to get, or you could get it on Amazon. I don't think Trifecta is gonna send this to you, but it's a jar of bourbon marinated cherries, and they're Woodford Reserve cherries. So you throw a couple cherries right on the rocks, with the smoked maple and the two flavors combined. It's fire.
That does sound incredible. Yeah, I will definitely have to contact you to remind, or I'll write it down after this conversation.
I'll text you pictures of it so you know, and I'm telling you, you're gonna say, "Yo, thank you," because that's how I drink that a lot.
It's not something I can ask for, like at a bar somewhere, right? It's not. You have to make it yourself.
You got to make it yourself. Yeah, like you could go. They may have like the smoked maple bourbon. Just depends on what kind of bar you're going to. But the cherries, I don't know. I never even asked for that.
Oh, that sounds good. I definitely will be trying that. Yeah, make sure you send me that information.
I'm gonna send you everything. So,
I'll let you know if it was good, if it was great, or I need another recommendation.
hell yeah! I got you covered. Trust me. I got quite a few years of experience with experimenting with this stuff.
All right.
So you got big fight coming up.
Yeah.
September 12th, you versus Sabina Mazo. Ooh, it's going to be good. I'm looking forward to it. I can't wait, actually.
I'm definitely looking forward to it, too. I was a little concerned at first because I got the announcement. I was like, yeah, good, great. My mom's really sick. She's she's calling me when she is capable. She's calling me and letting me know, like, this is our last time, our last chat together. She thinks that she's passing away every phone call. So that's
is it because of COVID-19 or is there something going on?
She's has so many health issues. It's really a result of her just like neglecting her health in the past 5 years. I wasn't around so much. I was traveling, and she wasn't very honest with me over the phone. And I came back to town. It was a lot worse than I had thought, and or what she was telling me. So I tried to catch up on a lot of health things whenever I was in town. And unfortunately, instead of being able to spend our time together and to catch up, it was a lot of doctor visits and just a domino effect of all of the health issues going on.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, before my camp started, I had to pretty much tell her I had to kick her out of her house and get her into a professional. I tried to be her caregiver. It was okay at first, but it just got to a point that I couldn't even leave the house. And when I did, for like 20-30 minutes, I went to the grocery store and came back. She had a horrible accident. She broke her leg on her own. So that was when the family decided, we got to get mom out of that house. It's way too big for her. And so I dedicated a lot of my time during COVID to prepping my child at a home for a sale, getting mom into a nursing. And she had a really nice apartment, but it already escalated to the nursing home facility. So it's really, really bad. It's been really depressing. So when I got my fight, I got everything I did. I did as much as I could for my family and for my mom. To make sure she's in the right place and in a safe place, so she doesn't do something or something doesn't happen. No one's at the house. So that was a lot of work, but then I got a fight offer, and I was like, I've got to get Los Angeles. I've been, I competed in January, and I just got in Los Angeles. That was in North Carolina, and then I got in Los Angeles about 5 or 6 months later to prepare for this fight for September 12th. And honestly, I was like, okay, good. I'll just compete. And that was the mindset. And it wasn't ever really, I have the attitude like, oh my God, I have a competition. I'm so excited. I love it. But it wasn't anything. It was just like, a sparring match for me. And you know, I'm like at this platform and this level, like should be exciting. I know the feelings that I should be getting. It wasn't happening, but
Yeah.
I can say that this week has been very different. I'm excited. My coaches are excited. I'm finally getting those feels back. I was concerned at first, it's like I really don't care. I'll go in there and compete and give her, you know, give her fucking hell. Oh, I'm sorry. Give her
You
hell.
could. I'm from Brooklyn. My first word was fuck, actually. So.
Oh, that's impressive. Okay. All right, cool. Good to know. You're a very intelligent baby.
Thank you. That's what they say, right?
So like finally I have those feels back, and I'm excited and I'm very anxious. I wish yesterday was really fight day. So my coaches did a really good job in being patient with me. Although it was been a really hard few months, but it has for everyone. So I really, again, I don't like to complain. But it's just, you know, it's just my mom's my only parent I've got left, and we're very bonded in the sense that she adopted me
Mhm.
from Russia, and you know, it was finally I had the mother, and she raised me on pretty much on her own. I have older siblings that I'm very proud of, uh, and but for the most part, it was just me and her, and I was very wild. I was a hellion, and because of her, I really have the life I have now, and it's very hard to see her in this state, in this condition, and I really want to be the one to be able to take care of her. But at the same time, I've got a career I've got to be I need to be serious about, and I've got to take that I need to take seriously, and it's hard being in North Carolina to do that. So that's another reason why I'm in Los Angeles, so I can stay focused and can have incredible family taking care of mom. But yeah, her health is on a rapid decline right now, so I'm very happy just to be able to hear her voice right now. So yeah, and then the focus right now this week has been awesome. Things are finally coming all together. We got a great game plan. Got some tough training partners. Uh, yeah, we'll see. I hope I'm able to, you know, the fight day sparks are there. I think it will be because now the fight, you know, fight week is approaching, and the feelings of excitement and the and probably is the wrong word, for lack of a better word, the anxiety is there too, you know, with
Okay.
all the attention and all of the hype and
Yeah.
blah blah blah. So
So what's your like? What do you plan on doing to this girl? What's your
oh, I can't tell you that.
no,
No.
you can be tough about it though. You don't have to give me all the details. Wait, I lost your sound. Hold on. Can you unmute your mic?
There we go.
There
I
we
got you.
go.
So, you know, it's just like the typical stuff, but she's
Yep.
studying me, I'm studying her.
Yep.
I see that she's very long. She's got a reach for days. She's got knees, and she's got great kicks. She's known for her high head kicks. I'm ready for it all. I'm not gonna give my goal when I get in there at the summit. I'm not gonna. My goal again is I'm not going to give her a chance to measure or to even breathe. I want to be up in her face. I don't want her. I mean, she gets smarter every round, and she's very accurate. So that's dangerous. I want to make sure I'm just, you know, on point and staying focused, and I pay attention to everything. And give her hell. I'm just gonna make every strike count, make her pay for everything she tries to land on me, and hopefully not get knocked out in the you know, in the, what do you call it, in the scramble, right?
That's right.
So yeah, that's the game plan, is to be up in her face, don't let her breathe, don't let her measure, and get out there and fight. I like to fight, and I hope she's not one of the ones that likes to run around and you know, cover 5K in there. I want to stay in the pocket. I want to go in there. These girls, I'm usually fighting the taller and longer girls, so it's not very smart to go in there and charge. Because you know, they're usually waiting, I guess, for that, for girls that are a little bit smaller.
Mhm.
Not saying I won't charge here and there, but I've got to be much more calculated when I do take those charges. But yeah, she's smart, and she knows what she's doing. But I feel like I'm the better athlete. I feel that I've got the better power. I just gotta pay attention to everything that's going on. So that's the game plan.
I like it. I like it. I think it's going to be great. And I got some fan questions too for you.
Oh my god.
The fans, we're gonna keep it cool, but the fans, we got, the fans, they like being a part of it, so I always like to get them involved. But
Have to be a part of it. There would be no show without them.
that's right.
Yeah.
I love the fans. They're the best. I got. What are your thoughts on cyborg training, Sabina Mazo?
Oh well, that's definitely very interesting because I see Cyborg a couple of times a week. I already know this. I'm sure they're sharing plans. Blah blah blah. I mean, I was working with Cyborg at first, and then we realized, and then she learned that I'm fighting one of her teammates or one of her training partners. So then she ever so kindly was like, "Hey, we'll probably have to, revisit this idea when you're not fighting my teammate, and we'll get back to training together." We still see each other a couple times a week. We're still on the same training floor. Of course, I have a feeling she's looking over and seeing what I'm doing. Good, great. Let her tell Sabina everything I'm doing. Let her have those expectations.
Mm.
That's totally fine by me. But yeah, that's great. I mean, I know she's a really good partner to have. She's tough. There's not going to be a lot of people that maneuver or move like her, but I'm not Cyborg. And that's just all I have to say. And if Cyborg's relaying the things that she's seeing, awesome for Sabina. Like, she better to have that kind of not strategy, inside peak. I
Mhm.
hope she does. I hope she does well against me. She better do well against me, but I don't think it's gonna be as helpful as she thinks.
All right. Yeah, that's cool. I didn't know that you and Cyborg trained also together. So that's
Yeah.
cool.
Well,
Yeah,
I'm
that's
telling you,
interesting.
I was really working with Sabina just a couple of days ago. So I was like, oh, great. It's
Yeah, I
fun.
saw one of her posts. I was like, oh shit. All right, that's cool.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Maybe not for you, not for me.
Oh, whatever. But yeah, she's a great part. Yeah, Cyborg
That's
is a
cool.
good partner to have. She's well experienced in the game. She understands how to get wins, and so I mean, yeah, we all want Cyborg as training partner. So Sabina and her and Cyborg being training partners. Okay, great. That's gonna make it. I hope that makes it that much better of a fight.
I think it will. Is Cyborg going to be in her corner or?
I don't know. I
Okay.
would imagine. I mean, I think Cyborg's fighting either the day before or the day after.
Oh,
So
okay.
I don't know. I know she's preparing for a fight right now, a very big Bellator fight.
Yep.
And we see each other sometimes twice, but now once a week. Um, and I know she's preparing for a fight either the day before, or the day after, unless something has changed. But yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know what I think.
That's all good. And then I got another one. Common question I have to ask someone before the fight. What's your prediction for the fight?
What's my prediction?
Yeah, how do you see it ending?
I'm gonna get 2 checks after this fight.
Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about. That's the right answer. I like that answer.
2 checks, Kish. I don't
Yeah.
know.
We got to get knockout of the night, fight of the night, get
Oh, that was
paid.
3 checks. Just need
Yeah.
3 checks, Kish.
3 checks, baby. Cash them checks. Pay me my money. Cash them checks.
Yeah. So that's my prediction. I guess that's typical, but I'm working for that. That's
Hell yeah. Well, I'm excited. And yeah, I just want to wish you the best of luck for this fight. I'll be watching. I'll be tuning in, watching from afar. But it's going to be.
I'm pretty sure it'll be one of the earlier ones too, because I heard, and I mean, I don't know. I would imagine it's gonna be one. It's gonna be either in the prelim.
Mhm.
I think it's gonna be one of the earlier fights. But again, it's all subject to change, I mean, especially during COVID. So with everyone getting tested positive here or not, or
Yeah.
coach, things change. So I mean, I'm not really sure where I am, but I'm pretty sure it'll be one of the earlier fights.
Mhm.
Unless something changes the day of. So not again, my expectations are low. I'm ready for them to change things up on me every single day.
Well, hey, change is okay.
Yeah.
Adapt and overcome, right?
That's what it's about.
Damn right. Well, that's good. If you got an early fight, that's great because I may be like 1, maybe 2 captain and cokes in.
All
So
right. Okay, good. You might
be in
remember
it.
a few things.
I'll remember a couple things.
Cool. Well, I'll join
Oh,
you whenever I finish my fight.
hell yeah, let's talk about it. And And thank you so much again. Prayers to your mom,
Thank you.
and wishing
Thank
you
you
the
so
best
much.
of luck for your fight, of course. And just kill it. Look
Will
forward
do.
to seeing you.
All right. I appreciate the time. Thank you for the platform. It's been awesome being on your show. I hope we get to do this again. Again, I really appreciate you
Anytime.
having me on your platform. And thank you to the fans for tuning in, for the questions. It means a lot to me.
My pleasure. You're welcome back anytime. We could do this anytime.
Cool.
So
Cool.
it's cool by me. Kill it. Yeah. Ooh, whoa. Watch out. Watch out.
Ooh, look at this head movement.
Almost got hit. This thing's like 3D over here.
Cool. All right.
All right, sweetheart.
I guess I sign out now.
Yeah.
All right. Can you lead me to the sign out button?
I can sign you out.
There you go. Leave.
I got you. You got it. Bye.
Guys.
All right. That was fun. Oh, what a cool girl, man. Justine Kish. Awesome. Big fight coming up September 12th. UFC Fight Night. Check it out. ESPN. Hit them up. ESPN just got a free shout. Remember that. Anyway, you can follow Justine at Justine Kish on IG. She's awesome to follow. And I wanted to thank Corey McKenna. She's a recent winner of the Dana White Contender Series. She was the guest on the last episode. Subscribe, guys. YouTube/MMA Uncensored. Real easy. We got some cool stuff. I did, we got all the podcasts, so you can check out all the episodes. I just did a MMA Uncensored exclusive with Thiago Alves for his debut coming up in Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship, which he's going to be fighting September 11th. There's been a little change in that. He was supposed to be fighting Phil Baroni, and I just got word that he's going to be fighting Julian Lane instead. So Phil Baroni backed out. Not sure why, but that's going down. And also you can follow us at MMA Uncensored _ on Instagram. We just hit 450,000 followers today. Thank you guys so much. You are the best. We cannot do it without you. So I appreciate you. And also Hemp Boca for all your CBD needs. They got the best post-workout CBD massage oil after your workouts, after your training. You got to use this stuff. It's great. Smells good. Really cool stuff. I use it. Visit hempboca.com. Use code MMA for a discount. And also hit up our boys for cannabis if you want to take it to the next level for all your quality cannabis needs. Veteranfarms.com. Hit them up. They're awesome. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Hope you all have a great week. Weekend's coming up. Enjoy it. Peace.